Hi, I'm Keith and welcome to my art studio, where today I have something extra special on that piece of paper. It's my alligator, my gator. I did this guy on that half-tone brown paper. I used pencil for the drawing, ink wash for the shading, and the highlights is colored pencil and white acrylic paint. You can watch me make this, just stay tuned. If you don't follow me, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, because I have hundreds and hundreds of videos where I make things just like this, and you can go back and learn or just be entertained or whatever, but I appreciate if you could follow me and just stay tuned.
Imagine a world where art isn't just for admiring, but also for learning. This is the magic of art that entertains and teaches. From interactive installations to immersive performances, art can spark curiosity and ignite imagination. Think about how a vibrant mural tells stories of history or how a captivating play highlights social issues. Each piece can be a lesson wrapped in creativity. Consider museums that transform into living classrooms, where visitors engage with exhibits through hands-on activities. This unique approach allows us to experience subjects like science, culture, and history in a way that resonates deeply. Art can also inspire critical thinking. By challenging perceptions, it prompts us to ask questions and explore new perspectives. It's not just about the visual appeal, it's about the conversations that follow and the knowledge gained. So, let's embrace the fusion of entertainment and education. Whether it's through a dazzling performance or an eye-opening documentary, art has the power to teach us in the most enjoyable ways. Join me as I take on the challenge of creating stunning art using only highlights and shadows. Let's see if I can bring my vision to life. When we talk about creating amazing art, one of the most crucial elements that can make or break a piece is the use of highlights and shadows. These two elements work together to create depth, dimension, and realism in our artwork. Highlights are the brightest areas where light directly hits, while shadows are the darkest areas where light is blocked. Mastering the balance between them can transform a flat image into a vibrant, lifelike scene. Many artists struggle with getting highlights and shadows just right. One common issue is overdoing it. Too many highlights can make an image look washed out, while too much shadow can make it look flat. Another challenge is understanding where to place them. It's easy to get caught up in details and forget about the overall light source, which can lead to confusing and unnatural-looking shadows. Sometimes, artists might not even realize they're making these mistakes until it's too late. To make matters worse, different mediums handle highlights and shadows differently, which can be overwhelming. And let's not forget, capturing the right mood or atmosphere with highlights and shadows can be tricky. To effectively add highlights and shadows, we need to think about our light source. Where is it coming from? How strong is it? This helps us decide where our highlights and shadows should be. A simple trick is to use a range of values, from pure black for deep shadows to pure white for highlights. This range gives our artwork depth. We can also use blending modes and layering techniques to smooth out harsh lines and create more realistic transitions between light and dark. For instance, using a soft brush can help merge colors and create subtle shifts from light to dark. Another technique is to observe real-life examples. Nature provides excellent demonstrations of how light interacts with objects. Let's look at an example. Imagine a simple still life with a ball on a table. The area where the light hits the ball directly is the highlight. The side opposite the light source will be in shadow. By carefully observing and replicating these effects, we can achieve a more realistic look. It's amazing how such basic principles can dramatically change the appearance of an artwork. When adding shadows, think about the type of shadow you want: hard edge for dramatic effect or soft edge for a more subtle look. Highlights can be used to suggest texture or give a sense of shine. For example, on a metallic surface, highlights will be sharp and bright, while on fabric, they might be softer. Here's a dramatic before and after comparison of an artwork where I applied these techniques. Initially, the piece looked flat and two-dimensional. But once I added highlights and shadows, it completely transformed. The highlights brought out the textures and details, making the subject pop. The shadows added volume and depth, grounding the image. The transformation is quite striking. It's incredible how such a seemingly small adjustment can have such a significant impact. Before, the artwork lacked life. After, it seemed to leap off the page. The techniques we've discussed, understanding light sources, using a range of values, and layering, are powerful tools for any artist. They can elevate your work from flat and lifeless to vibrant and engaging. Remember, practice makes perfect, so don't be discouraged if it takes time to get the hang of it. If you struggled with highlights and shadows or have tips to share, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other art tutorials for more tips and tricks to enhance your artistic skills. Thanks. Are you ready to elevate your artwork? Let's talk about texture. Texture is the secret ingredient that can make your art truly come alive. It adds depth, interest, and emotion, transforming flat images into dynamic experiences. Whether you're painting, drawing, or crafting, incorporating different textures can completely change the way your audience interacts with your work. Think about it, a rough surface can evoke feelings of ruggedness and strength, while a smooth finish can convey calm and serenity. By mixing textures, you create contrast, guiding the viewer's eye and drawing them deeper into your piece. Experiment with various materials. Use sand, fabric, or even paper to create layers and dimension. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, sometimes the best textures come from unexpected sources. Remember, it's not just about what you see, but what you feel. Texture can enhance the emotional impact of your art, making it resonate on a more profound level. As I take on the challenge of thinking outside the box for an entire day and see how it changes everything I do. Thinking outside the box is more than just a cliché, it's a mindset that can revolutionize the way we approach problems, make decisions, and live our lives. By embracing unconventional ideas and perspectives, we can unlock new possibilities, discover innovative solutions, and achieve greatness. Conventional thinking can be incredibly limiting. When we stick to what's familiar and tried, we often miss out on opportunities for growth and improvement. Our daily routines can become stale and unproductive, and we might find ourselves struggling to come up with fresh ideas. This is especially true in the workplace, where the pressure to conform to established procedures and norms can stifle creativity. As a result, we might feel like we're just going through the motions, without any real sense of purpose or fulfillment. We see this play out in our personal lives too. Think about it, how often do we settle for the status quo, rather than